I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Renee.
And you're listening to the Working-ish Moms Podcast. Good morning.
Good.
I know we don't know if it's morning when you're listening, but it is for us. And that's rare. Yeah. I have today off. Renee's clearly working right now. Don't tell anyone.
Cut that out. Yes, and look at what she's done for me.
We have a new setup today for those not watching on YouTube. I set it up in front of my fake Christmas tree.
I can smell the plastic.
We're closer to Renee's not happy about multiple things as much as she's happy about the holiday layout.
Yeah, don't watch this episode on YouTube. Honestly,
Renee's like, first of all, we're way too close. I'm like, Renee, legit podcasters, the camera's right in their face, and without thinking for a second, she goes, yeah, but they're pretty. And I was like,
she goes, Renee, I'm gorgeous. And I was like, I know you are. I'm just kidding. She didn't say that. But yeah, don't watch this episode on YouTube. It is so...
No, it's kind of nice. Like, we're so far away normally. I don't know. I feel like this is a new thing for us.
Yeah, but I don't care because it is festive season, so I'll allow it.
Okay.
But it is the ass crack of dawn. And I was just telling her, I'm like, I'm not prepared. The kids are off. It's almost the weekend.
Yeah, it's Friday. We just got through another week closer to Christmas.
Is it going by fast for you?
So fast.
I know.
I just also want it to be here though.
But then as quick as it comes, as quick as it's over.
I know.
So it's like I don't like rushing it. And every day Hadley's like, this many more days. And I'm like, okay, stop rushing it. Because then once it's here and it's over, the sadness that runs through my veins.
That's my fireplace.
Oh.
Santa's coming. He's like, I heard you want me to come sooner.
It just it is depression. I get so sad when it's over because then it's like the holidays are over. Not everyone's not as happy. People aren't as cheerful,
Do we think people are cheerful right now or
yeah,
no?
because even when I'm road raging, I'm road raging with Christmas music in the background.
True.
There's nothing worse than jingle bells, and I'm like, move it, asshole! And then the Christmas music stays on. It just calms me down quicker.
Bipolar.
And then I'm like, the kids are on vacation.
Yeah. Did you take that week off?
Yeah.
Or are you making it work?
No, the week, because our kids have that, they have that event at school on the 22nd.
Yeah, I'm like, oh God, what event? No, I do know about it. I do.
It would have been funnier if you didn't. But they have something on that day, so I took that day off. I usually work from home on Tuesday and then Wednesday and Thursdays, so it's
I know, there's so many.
I'm working from home.
So yeah, we'll record.
I'm getting my hours in, but I'm not. Thank God, I'm not going to have to travel. I can't stand driving. I hate driving, and I have to drive every single day for 40 minutes. So I don't have to do it that week. But they're home for 2 weeks, or just about.
I don't know. I took that from Christmas Eve to
the 5th.
Yeah, off. And we'll be in New Hampshire most of it.
But you leave the day after Christmas?
Right.
And you come and you stay until whole time?
New Year's Day. We'll come home.
And it's just the 4 of you?
No, because my parents will be in New Hampshire.
Oh.
We have friends that will be in New Hampshire, and we'll switch up the houses at one point.
Oh, okay. So it's not just you guys.
Right.
That's fun.
Yeah. I
was going to ask, what are the kids doing for New Year's Eve? I don't mean your kids. I mean our age kids. What do kids do these days?
I don't know. I mean, I've
been out of...
Yeah, since even before kids, I think I was just I don't want to go out and deal with large crowds. Rob and I used to go out to dinner and then go to someone's house. Excuse me, I need to shut my laundry room door because my dryer clearly wants to say something during this episode.
Reminds me of Home Alone.
Oh, and by the way, I put my laundry in twice and had no idea I did it until I saw no laundry in front of my washer
You just
dryer.
kept washing the same load?
No, it was just one load, and I was like, oh, where's that load I need to fold? And both the dryer and the washer were on, and I was like, you are so dumb. Like, why do you do things
Give
like
yourself
this?
a break.
It did have blankets in it, though, and I had folded the blankets, so it was a small load, but still, like,
It's okay.
no, this is why I can't take a fucking break, because I'm, like, rewashing clean laundry.
Right. Pardon, Kelsey.
So I mean, I can still talk. You can still hear me.
Let's just talk shit about her for a second. If you are watching on YouTube, look at these cutesy dootsy socks. Oh.
What are you saying?
I was showing my socks.
Oh, those are cute.
Okay, so New Year's Eve, you never really cared. I mean,
yeah, like back in the day when I was like trying to hunt men, like I cared. Now I'm like, Rob, I'll be in bed at my same normal time.
You don't stay up to watch the ball drop?
I don't watch the ball drop, but I'm up. I definitely stay up. Like I make sure that.
Okay. If you're staying awake until then, and what are you doing if you're not watching the ball drop?
I remember the first year that I watched the ball drop as like an adult or like maybe older teenager, and you know, everyone talks about the ball dropping, and I'm like, it must be this thing where it's like drops from the sky and shatters everywhere, and it's like fireworks and this and that.
You were underwhelmed.
Yeah. No,
so you said, I'm never doing this
wasting
again.
My time.
Well, do you watch like all the shows?
It's on.
Like Andy, and you have to watch Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen.
They like get wasted, right?
They do. They're hysterical.
Yeah.
Like this shit, they can't even keep it together. That would be like me and you hosting and drinking. Yeah. So fun.
I'd get fired, but yeah, I think Andy also was like said something along the lines of like, why they still allow me to do this is like beyond me.
Because the ratings were so high. It knocks like Ryan Seacrest out of the water.
Well, Ryan Seacrest needs to take a break.
I know. Anyways. So Tabby had a party. I say it like everybody knows her, but my friend Tabby, she had like a pajama party one.
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah, it was cute. But like we had our kids, so I'm like, we stayed until like 9, and then we were like, gotta go. But usually him and I will do like, that's when we do like Chinese food. We'll play games. Like we kind of just like hang in. But I was like, does anyone do anything anymore? Or is it just like, have we reached the point of we're not in that genre anymore?
Yeah, I think it's like if something happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know. New Year's is a weird thing because Christmas just happened. So it's like you can either rate like kind of hype yourself hype yourself up to do something because something's going on. You're like, might as well have nothing planned. Or I'm like so fine being like, let's just.
But do your kids stay up?
So this is the first year that like Nixon's going to be old enough to know that I'm lying to him about it being 12.
Oh God, I dread that.
Yeah.
You could always like turn the clock.
We actually did do that last year. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
We'll probably do that again.
If you're out of ways to lie, just think of new ways.
Hide your phones and any analog or...
Yeah, and even on the TV, it shows the time in the corner now for everything.
You can get YouTube for kids that, we like counted down last year. I forgot that until right now. Yeah, you can get like a pre-done YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think Hadley would even care, and I don't even want to start that until I have to like add something else to my plate. Mm-hmm. But aside from me being scared about Christmas vacation, I don't know if we can talk about this on here because I know like some teachers listen, but do we have any ideas of like what to get a teacher?
So I've asked a couple friends that are teachers, and they're like gift cards, like practical gift cards. We don't need more things. We don't need another mug. We don't need no one's eating the homemade cookies and banana bread unless we like
love
the family making it. Like, and it's like, no offense, but like,
it's true.
Yeah. Like, how'd you make it? Did the kid help?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. People have allergies.
Yeah.
They're picky about what they eat and put into their bodies nowadays.
I was reading because I was like, I typed in what a good teacher gift is. They were horrible suggestions. They were like homemade cards from the kids, collages. And I'm like,
No.
what? More clutter from kids? That's the last thing
Or
they
just like
want.
more trash. Like,
Yeah.
so
So
we
like
have
a
a
gift card
couple
meaning like Target,
Target, local coffee shops,
restaurants.
TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods. That's a good
Yep.
like bundle. Yeah, you can only spend $50, I think, too. Like there's a limit on, which is great. I mean, $50 is still a lot in my
Yes,
opinion.
it
So
is.
I did
Especially
25.
when you have like multiple teachers.
Hmm.
So you do 25
Yeah, I did 25 per teacher.
teacher. Do you put it with anything else, just in a
No,
card?
I'm just gonna put it in the card
Okay.
and with like a note that, you know,
Yeah.
is heartfelt.
Yeah. All right, that's a good idea then.
Yeah.
You just like never know. And it's like you don't want to give something useless, but you want to give something good.
Yeah, and I feel like the homemade ones are good. Like if you don't have like, money to spend, it's nice the thought's there, but like again, it's just they get that times 25
I know.
and I'm sure it's overwhelming and at the end of the day they're teachers, like they work really hard. It would be nice for them to enjoy a little bit. So even if it's like $10 to Dunkin' Donuts, like
Yeah,
that's an easy one. They can get a couple coffees out of that, like a coffee and a half maybe.
it's true. Yeah. Or
So
a donut.
everything's so expensive now.
Coffee and a donut.
Yeah, definitely not a breakfast sandwich.
Hash browns.
I don't know.
Um, and what was the other thing I was going to? Oh, have you done any Christmassy things?
Yeah, we're like on overload right now. I said to
Tell
Rob
me.
I need the weekend off. We did breakfast with Santa last weekend. Um, and then we did gingerbread houses.
Is
Like,
Griffin scared or does he love it?
no, he hates them.
Okay, that's
Um,
cute.
yeah. And then yeah, we did gingerbread houses twice last weekend. Went to my friend
Oh,
Caitlin's
yes.
house. She did a Christmas craft with them, and then went to another friend's house, did a gingerbread house.
So the kids are getting lots of Christmas activities.
Yeah. And then we did holiday movie night
Oh,
where
yeah.
we live.
Yep.
They like kind of section off the restaurant and like there's a patio in the back that's heated and they set up the whole outside with like
Adorable.
decorations, a tree, a TV. They watched
Hmm.
The Grinch. They all wore it.
Were they actually watching or was it chaos? Or were
Both.
okay.
Like the older kids definitely watched. Griffin was in and out.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, it was cute.
that is cute.
It's like we now have like these things that we've done the past. Like we've lived in this house for this will be our fourth year, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, fourth, maybe fifth, I don't know. Um, that like since we've lived here, like there's like things that they've done. So like the past 3 or 4 years,
Traditions.
like yeah, and I hate to I hate to do it.
No, you
Hate to like
don't.
stick to something and be held to
But
that,
it's
but
something that they will know
yeah,
and
they
it
now are
will.
like, when's breakfast with Santa?
Hmm.
We're gonna do that gingerbread thing again.
Yeah.
What movie are they gonna play this year? Do we know?
See, that's cute. That's
Yeah.
what you want them. We're being robbed in broad daylight.
Hmm. Well, I'm staying mic'd just in case. Thank you. Have a good holiday.
Do you look scary?
No, it's 2 weeks before Christmas, dude. We don't need to spend more money on like cleaning up
Cleaning
the
up the
grass
lawn.
and leaves.
You're like, I have a husband.
Leaves are normal. They come from
And
trees.
it's like the grass is dying anyway. Like, we don't need another one.
No. Yeah. Anywho.
Okay, yes. And then, do you have anything else coming up before Christmas?
I don't think so. Oh, we're gonna do the Millicent Library thing on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like little like pop-up things that like if we're around and
Yeah, you can.
there's like, the buoy tree lighting was this
Yeah.
past week, but like
I go to that every year, but it was on a Tuesday
yeah,
and the kids
so
had
cold.
swim and it was truly like 19 degrees out.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, like
I was kind of surprised at myself, but I was like, I'm not doing it.
I'm not I don't want to say I'm not outdoorsy. When it's past a certain temperature, like
It's just
I'm not like a
enjoyable.
bundle up and let's just, make the most of it. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing to be made for me.
No, not at that temperature, and it has been very cold.
Too cold.
Yeah, and usually I don't complain about it, but it's been pretty low. We did one Christmas Eve thing. That's it. Not good.
What's coming up? Anything?
Yeah, well,
Not good.
not good for Renee. But it's also still, I mean, you feel like it's going by quick, but it's only been a couple weeks into
Right.
December. So it's like we did the whole
Thanksgiving just left
I
us.
know, but it's such a quick month. But we did the Kenny's thing so to get our tree, that whole thing. We did like our decorating. Then we went in Rochester. My mom had like organized it at like the farm. They had a horse and carriage ride
Was
and
it Hiller Farm?
Eastover,
Eastover, yeah.
Eastover Farm. And they had
That's
pictures
cute.
with Santa. They had a horse and carriage ride. They had
Aw.
like a little fire pit. They had um, these ornaments that the kids could color. So they had a big table to color them, all in the bins, all Sharpies. I'm like, what? Me and my sister looked at each other and we were like, Sharpies. So we were like, keep your gloves on, kids. Every single marker was a Sharpie. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
It was just kind of crazy, crazy choice. But they got to decorate that. They had cookies, they had hot chocolate. So it was just like a cute little thing that we all did together. And it was time slotted. So we stayed for an hour and a half. We left. That was good. And then we're doing Silverbrook Farm this weekend. So they have the Santa there. They take you on a tractor ride throughout all the lights. They have little s'mores pits, and it's $15 a person in comparison to like what we were talking about, like Edaville
Mm-hmm.
or Polar Express, where it's like 400.
Yeah.
So it's like I'll just take my chances and try this one for $15 a person.
Mm-hmm.
We're going with Ashley and Mark and Mark's brother and his wife. So I feel like it will be fun, but we've never been there. Um, but I did want to say a quick story because when you like plan something as a mom with the kids. And it wasn't super high expectations, but everything just fell. Like it actually crumbled before my eyes. So it was last Saturday, and I was like, well, what am I going to do with them tomorrow? And mostly for my sanity, like there's people that will say, like, you're always taking the kids to do this and that, take them here, take them there. I don't want to. I don't want to. My kids are so they get bored. They're animals inside the house that for my sanity, I would rather pay something, not a lot, but to get out of the house. That's just what works for me. So I was like, oh, they've been dying to see Zootopia 2. I had 2 AMC gift cards because the movies is so expensive these
Mm-hmm.
days. So I said, okay, I'll take them to the movies. It started at 1 and I'll take them to see Santa like in the mall.
Yeah.
So I'll make a whole, they have Rainoni's there. So it's like that's cheap. Just like
Easy.
yeah,
You're
everything.
inside.
Yes.
Everything's there.
Yes. So I went to go pay for the movie online and it was like these gift cards are
Yeah.
unable to be used.
Why?
I
That's
don't
happened to me.
I don't know. And I'm like, but I want to reserve my seats
Right.
and I'm not paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm making this day because the movie's free. Everything is going to be cheap. So I said, whatever, I'll check the movies in the morning. I'll see if there's still seats there. I'll go to the mall early. I'll buy the tickets. We'll do stand up. We'll do it like just reversed. So I get there. In the morning, I look, there's still seats, but it's like the second row. And I'm like, whatever, still at 1 o'clock. So I get to the mall. It's almost 12. I go to buy my tickets, and there's no 1 o'clock available. And I already reserved our going to see Santa at 12:15.
Oh.
And there's no 1 o'clock movie. I wanted to do Santa at 12:15, go to the 1 o'clock movie.
Mm-hmm.
They only had a 2:30 movie. The kids are like, please, mommy, please, I want to go to the movie still. And I told them, right? So I look at there's a 2:30 movie. It's only in 3D and it's the front row. Okay. My happiness like is draining out of my body. So I'm like, it's 12:15. The movie is not until 2:30. What the hell are we going to do? So I'm like, fine, we'll sit in the front row. They have recliners. It's not like it used to be. It's
Yeah.
fine. I get the tickets. The gift cards aren't working. So the guy comes over and he goes, "Oh, these start with 6006. So that means they expired." And I'm like, "Since when do movies expire?" He goes, "Well, you would have to just call them and then they'll reinstate it." So I was like, "Okay,
That's
I'll call them quick." He
horrible.
goes, "Oh no, it takes a few days." Already purchased the tickets. So now we're going to Zootopia 2 in the front row 3D for $54 of my own money that I had two gift cards in front of me. Okay. So I'm like, "Hey, let's go see Santa." So we go see Santa. They do all that. Even though we had a reservation, they didn't get seen until 12:45. So we're just standing in line. So I'm like, maybe I'll take them to the indoor play place that's in the mall. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
So it's like 12:40, 45. We walk over there and there's a birthday party until 1:45. It's closed. So we end up just I don't even know what to do at this point. I can't leave because the movie starts at 2:30. By the time I go home, we're gonna have to leave and come back. So I'm with two kids just roaming the Dartmouth Mall.
Nightmare fuel.
And I am just pissed.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Didn't
like,
you just want to like yell at the AMC guy? Like
oh my God,
it's
yeah.
like you know something's not their fault, but like you are guilty by association. I literally want to
And I
like
tried to do
be
it the
physical,
yeah.
not in a good way.
No, and I tried to do it the right way. Everything, and I was like, my day is going to be cheap. The movie's free. All I'll have to do is like the picture of Santa. No, $55 for the movie. The cheapest package for Santa, $39. We're walking around the mall. I get them a slice of pizza. They share it. It's like 1:30. We walk back down at the end of the mall, and the children's indoor play place is open. I have an hour to kill. That's another $30. So my cheap ass day ended up being the most expensive day because I was stuck in the Dartmouth Mall. I was
You are keeping the Dartmouth Mall open. Literally.
Yeah.
That one day, like you just gave it another year of existence.
It was we didn't get home until like 5:15 and I felt like I had been gone for 2 days. That Dartmouth Mall, like I don't like never want to go back there.
Malls are the worst.
It really was. And then they had these giant toy stores, so the kids wanted to go in that. They have the new Cinnabon stores, the Annie pretzels, and the kids would like look and I go, don't even look at me. Don't look, you're not getting a thing, you know? Good thing pre-made little I made like little candy bags for them
Oh,
because
that
they
was
had
smart.
extra from
Halloween.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I did M&Ms, marshmallows, and pretzel sticks, and I just like mixed it around.
Oh,
Yeah, and they had that.
you're so creative.
I mean, I was like, I'm,
You
I'm not.
saved another $30 by not having to buy candy.
I know.
That's horrible. I'm sorry that that happened to you. The
So
second you leave your house and go somewhere where there's something to be purchased, you have to know you're going to spend over $100
I
with
know
children.
it's true, and I think I was more mad because I was like, I'm so good. I'm using gift cards.
I know.
All I have to do is pay for Santa.
That's not how the gift card should have worked. Like, I'm
N-
pretty sure that's not legal. Like, gift cards are not supposed to expire.
no, especially for the movies. You know?
I'm a mom.
Yeah,
Have kids.
right.
Help them.
So here I
Like, also,
am.
like, at that point, too, dude, like, you can't just, like, make an exception
I
for
don't know
me and
if
my
he
two
even
little
has the
kids.
power to even do that.
Sneak me in the back.
I know. Because it's like, I'm calling him over, and there's like handicap seats that had not been taken. And I'm like, it's almost one. Like, is anyone coming? But there was only one. And then he's like, oh, that's the handicap aisle. I was like, oh, that show sold out fast. He's like, yeah, like walked away. And then I went to the next one. And before I know it, it's like, it's 2:30 and I'm just in the front row with 3D glasses on, like
Crying behind the 3D glasses.
questioning my whole existence of how I got in the front row.
Oh.
It was just so bad. It was really bad.
Oh.
But I had to share it just because I feel like we always have the best intentions for things, and sometimes not even expectations. I wasn't even like, oh, the kids are going to be so behaved. I just had a way that I wanted it to go. And it ended up being the most expensive day. I mean, I'm sure they had fun, but I was just, wow, this is
This
miserable.
is the worst.
Yeah. So 'tis the season, I want to make sure that we don't have any.
Any new responses?
Yes, my threats.
Moving on.
Yeah,
Renee
go ahead. Do you have
Renee
any?
filled me in with something going on in the world that I had no idea about.
But in your defense, have you been on TikTok for a long time or no?
I never go on TikTok
So then you
unless
would,
someone sends me a TikTok.
okay. So this it's not even like well, yeah, I guess it was a trend, but it's from a very long time ago. It's not recent. So there was a bunch of videos going around of women asking their husbands how often they are thinking about the Roman Empire. And it ended up just becoming this huge trend because so many husbands answered, like, I don't know, maybe a couple times a month, once a week, whatever. So I had asked Kyle, and he said, I think he said a couple times a month. And I feel like men just like that period of time.
Where it's barbaric and people.
Kyle's like, it's the gladiator. And I'm like, "Ugh, it means nothing to me."
Mm-hmm.
And I just find history so boring. He's fascinated by it. Like, I'll come home or he'll have the History Channel on or try to watch it. And
It's
it's
like a
just,
rite of passage after a certain year for a guy.
mm,
Like all of a sudden they just like put on the History
switch.
Channel and
Right.
start like.
He's like, I'm boring and watching history now. No more fun here.
I mean, not for Rob, but Rob's a different breed.
So you don't, so anyway, so I had Kelsey, I was like, you need to ask Rob. And she had asked him, and he originally said twice a week, which didn't shock me at all because I was like, that's been the normal answer. And then he responded again and said, just kidding, I'm not 90. And he never thinks about it. But your friend Erin, she asked her husband, and he said once a week, right?
Something like that. I don't know.
Right. So it's a common thing. So then it became like, what would that be equivalent for a girl? What is your Roman Empire? Something that you just think about all the time. So then I was just like, I wonder what everyone's Roman Empire is, because everything to everyone is just, everyone has a different thing that they're kind of obsessed with that they think about. So I put it out there and I just wanted people to respond. But do you have anything like that?
Yeah. Do you have any guesses before I say what mine is?
Composting?
No.
Oh,
I do that daily.
okay. So something that you think of.
And it's like, it seems like Roman Empire too is like something that existed or did exist that's a little like odd for you to think about more often than not.
Yes, but it doesn't have to be odd, but it can just be like, oh, okay, you think about that a lot.
Because like,
Do I have any guesses? Is it on brand for Kelsey?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay, what is it?
Aliens. Were you gonna guess that?
No.
I think about aliens way too much. I think about aliens and getting murdered all the time. One time when I was living in our like carriage house barn, I thought that aliens were going to take me. It wasn't like that I was going to get murdered. It was just
How old were you?
20 something.
Okay.
I
So
watched
first
this
of
like
all,
alien documentary and was like convinced. But I already was convinced before that.
so Kyle and I actually have this conversation often because he, do you believe in aliens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I definitely think that there's like I mean, I don't know if it's like the traditional like what we think they look like and how they
But you think
act.
that there is another life form.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Kyle does too, and he brings it up to me all the time. I don't. So he tries to convince me and he's like, the government is this and this and that. And I'm like, let me see it. Show me something. And it was funny because they had posted to the world, or not posted, but you know what I mean, brought out to the world that they had found something, and everyone was like, the world is bad. Like, no one gave a shit. you know, Everyone's like, listen, life is scary. No one cares about the whatever you found, we don't care.
Yeah.
So it's just like, show us.
Unless it's something that's going to affect my day to day. I feel like the average American's like, I don't care then. If this is not going to affect me and my family, and it's
Hmm.
not going to change me going to work every day
Yeah.
and
Kyle's like,
what we're doing.
they can't. It's going to cause hysteria. I go, our generation, our world is so unserious. Do you know what we have lived through? Pandemics, all these different administrations, all these people hating each other, the craziest of times. We don't care. I don't. Like you say, unless they're coming for me, enjoy.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I also like this is my own conspiracy theory that I've not done any research into, but I think that ticks are aliens or planted by aliens because it's the only insect that doesn't really do anything for like our environment. Like it's not something that like makes more oxygen or like pollinates or does something that it should, just like sucks blood out of like people and animals.
What
Like
do ants do?
they do something, but I forget. Is
I
that
don't.
another one? Maybe that's two.
You think they're
Yeah, I
aliens
feel like it's
also?
just like getting information from people and things. Like they're literally stuck to
I
things.
actually love that this is your. I love this for you.
I one time told a friend and she was like and then looked around to like see if anyone else was listening because she was like so
She's like,
mortified.
am I on
And I was
camera?
like, am I embarrassing you? Like, and she was like, no, 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 no. And I was like, okay.
Now, does Rob share the same interest of aliens?
We don't talk about it much.
So, how often would you say you think about this?
Like, definitely a couple times a month.
Okay.
Like right now, because I talked about it, I'll probably think about it all day.
And being murdered.
I think about being murdered every day.
Mm.
Yeah. But I also think it's one of those things where I can like rationalize that because I believe in reincarnation and like us living a better life each time that we get reincarnated. So I think at one point
Wait, so you think we've already been here
we've
before?
been here. That's why we have deja vu.
Wow.
Yeah.
We should have saved this episode for. We should have saved
Listen,
this.
don't ask me questions that you don't want to know the
Oh, I
answers
want to know.
to.
Oh, I want to know.
That's what I think. I think that I've been, and when I have deja vu, I always say I'm exactly where I need to be. Like, this is a reminder you're exactly where you need to be. And like, move forward in a positive direction. Like, keep on
Do you have a lot
doing.
of deja vu? I feel like I
Not a ton.
don't.
Sometimes I have it like in spurts that seem like closer spurts than others. And then I could go like 6 months to a year without anything.
Okay.
So it's like, once I have it, I'm like, okay.
You're
Like,
remembering.
yeah. I'm like, this is good.
Okay. Wow.
But it's like, did I do it right the last time? I don't know because I'm here again. My ice machine.
We have a lot of noises.
Look at
No wonder.
something's being like, you are right.
No,
Preach, girl.
this is why you are scared of being murdered. The noises that come out of this house, like in broad daylight, I'm looking around. I'm nervous.
Yeah.
And you have no curtains.
Mm. Don't tell people that. Don't give them any hints.
Oh, that was the ice again.
Yeah.
Okay. That's actually a good one. So that's exactly what.
Yeah, the Roman Empire.
Yes, it's just something. Yes. So I have two. I don't know if you'll know the first one. Do you know Aaron Rodgers, the
Mm-hmm.
football player?
Mm-hmm.
His brother Jordan Rodgers was on The Bachelorette.
Okay.
Um, the girl that was the Bachelorette was JoJo. Do you remember her at all?
Not the singer, JoJo.
No.
Okay.
No, it's just a girl. Her name is JoJo.
Okay.
She was the Bachelorette. She ended up picking Jordan Rodgers. They're still together to this day.
Oh, wow.
They've been together like well.
They're married or no?
Yeah, they're having a baby.
Oh.
I want to just make sure that I'm giving the right timeline. But let me see. How long have JoJo and Jordan Rivers? So JoJo Fletcher, they met in 2016. So they've been together for almost 10 years. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So Aaron Rodgers doesn't talk to any of his family.
Smart. Kidding. Go ahead.
I was like, so it's Aaron, he has two brothers. And on the show, when JoJo did hometowns, she went to Jordan's family, and it was Jordan's other brother, his wife, his mom and dad. They were all so close. So Jordan made a comment and was just like, like Aaron isn't really involved in our family. It's something that like makes us really sad, and we don't really talk about it, which I'm sure JoJo knows, but they don't talk about it
too much on camera.
On camera, right? I think about that all the time. I don't understand why a family is so close and then there's that one, like, and he was also with Shailene Woodley for a good amount of time. Do you know who that actress?
Aaron Rodgers or the brother?
Aaron Rodgers.
I don't.
The football player. So I know that there's like a political divide, but that's like never enough.
Isn't he like wicked conspiracy theory and like his views are like a
Not
little wild?
a little bit, a little bit. I wouldn't even say conspiracy, but he's super outspoken. He goes on like the Pat McAfee show and like all these, different things, and he will say whatever. But again, we're talking about, family. Like the siblings are really close. The siblings and the parents are really close. I want to know why. And I'll never know and I think I want to know more because they never talk about it. Aaron Rodgers, he doesn't even talk about it. Not even to give me a hint.
What? Oh, yeah.
No one's talking about it. What?
I'm still thinking about ticks. And I have another point to make. But I couldn't keep myself together.
Guys, if you want to know what I have to deal with, the way that she doesn't pay attention to me or give a shit, this happens all the time. This is a perfect example of our friendship. Please talk about the ticks. I need to know.
The fact that you can get the tick out, but the head stays in your body, like...
Well, why aren't you pulling it from the head?
It's hard.
Because that's the part that's...
Right. I know, but it's still in there. And then what does the doctor say when they can't get it out either? It'll eventually come out. What if it doesn't? Number one. Number two, you're telling me that's not like an implantation device? Just tracking you?
I love that you're like, isn't Aaron Rodgers like really into conspiracy theories? She's like, that tick head, it's a tracking device. It's not a tick.
Yeah. I don't know.
This is exactly why Roman empires exist. This is your thoughts. You're at night researching ticks and how aliens
that's the
are
problem.
putting them into
I don't
our bodies.
research any of it. I just let my thoughts guide me home.
Right. And I'm like,
I know
why
I
doesn't
shouldn't.
Aaron talk to his brother? And you're like, where are those ticks coming from?
Yeah. Like no deep thoughts really for me. And you're like so emotional and like you have such deep feelings, and I'm just like,
if you ever see
get
Kelsey
murdered.
Just sitting there like
dazing
off, or like if you wonder if she's listening to you, she's not. She's thinking about ticks.
And by the way, I have Lyme disease. It's not funny.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
I mean,
you've been
who would they want to be tracking the most? Me.
So you think
I'm never gonna like I'm never going to disappoint in like entertaining them and making them think like, I think we have her figured out. And then all
So
of a
do
sudden
you
I
think
do
that the
something.
Lyme disease is like the aliens like poison that they put into us?
No, it's definitely from deer. So like, I think it was something they didn't think through when they like released the ticks.
So you think the aliens like all got like this huge box and they're like, go ahead, ticks, go into the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't wait to make a reel about this.
Another thing that I don't know if you've experienced or heard about is the drones, like all in our area. Have you seen them?
Yeah.
You've seen them?
I haven't seen them. I've seen
We have
footage.
so many here.
Oh, we
all
don't
the
have them.
In the summer, it was all the time.
So what do you think
Our
that
neighbor,
is?
I have no idea. Our neighbors and Rob, like Rob was obsessed with it. He would hear them first in our bedroom or on the second floor. Don't get any ideas, murderers. And he'd run downstairs. He'd be on the phone with Chris, run downstairs. They'd both go outside. Chris is our neighbor. And they'd just be like looking, like, what are you going to do? Like, what are you doing and what are you going to do? We're never going to know why these huge drones are above our house. Like,
They don't look like, but they're not they're not aliens.
no, I know that. I know that. It's something like someone's looking for something. Like what do we have here in little Mattapoisett, Massachusetts that anyone has any interest in?
Nothing. That's why they're just kids flying them around.
Hundreds of them? Rob said they were huge.
Just because this is going to go so off topic. So you think that it's aliens flying?
No, I'm not saying that.
What do you?
Honestly, I don't have too many thoughts about it. I just think it's weird. They're looking for something, and I'm not sure what they're looking for. And again, this is not affecting my day to day, so I really don't give a fuck to even like.
Yeah, I haven't experienced
right into
like
the Wanderer.
Yeah,
be like, hey, so have we like covered this?
You could if I didn't know that many drones were like around like that.
Yeah. It's calmed down, but they were out a couple weeks ago again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You need to talk to Rob about it.
So my thing with this is that I'm gonna need more.
Right.
You know, so it's like
they have videos of it.
not even of the drones. Like, and even Kyle will always be like, look at what they found. Look at this object. They have no idea where it's coming from. They can't explain it. They have this, and I'm like,
yeah.
Oh well.
Who knows?
Unless someone can say something definitive to me, I don't care.
I always say like, there's just some things you're not gonna know. Like,
and I don't care.
I feel
if he's listening to 3 hours of Joe Rogan, and these people coming on his podcast, and he's trying to convince me, and I'm like, I'm the wrong one, because I truly don't care, and it doesn't affect me, because he'll be like, don't you think this? And I'm like, listen, I'm thinking about Jordan Rogers.
Yeah,
we're on two completely different wavelengths right now. We're not the same.
Yeah, it's true.
It's hard.
Your hair's on the thing.
She's so picky, guys. So that was one of them. And may I give my other?
Yeah, I won't interrupt you.
No,
sorry.
It's similar. It's similar to yours, except it's just flat out death.
Mm-hmm.
I think about it probably, I would say, almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm being generous, so maybe every day, maybe a day goes by where I don't think about it, but I think about it constantly.
Yeah,
it's a horrible place to be. Would you say?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like if we didn't have like when I think about death, it like other than me getting murdered, like I feel like that's a horrible way to die, and you're like so scared before it happens, which I think a lot of people are scared before they die.
Yeah,
because it's so unknown. But like also the pain and like torture that could happen when someone murders you. Why I'm laughing. It just like I feel weird that I think about this so much.
Oh no.
But like when I think about people dying, me dying, we're here temporarily, it grounds me and it makes me like feel not better. Like that's the wrong way to put it, but like it makes me know like all of us are the same. We all come into this world as the same way and we all go out the same way. And not one is going to live forever. Like no one is
I
that
know, but
special
I
that
want to.
I know.
And what I think the main problem for me is that I do not like change and I don't like the unknown. So to have something that is unknown to everybody for eternity is what like
Hmm.
I'm like I can't think about it. If I think about it long enough, I'll have a panic attack because I just like the thought of it is mind blowing
I
to
know,
me.
it really is.
And it's like I
It's
don't
just that weird thing that like no one has any information on.
yes. Unless you go to Maureen Hancock.
I know. It doesn't make me feel like hopeful, like
Yeah,
hearing stories like that. I'm
yes.
open to it because I just want to feel okay about it. So, and I
Yeah.
know some people are like, that's bullshit, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine. Don't yuck my
Yes.
yum. I have to
Yes.
like, it's like why people are super religious sometimes. They
Yes.
need that fulfillment in that way, and it makes them feel however they need to feel in order to like move through the
Yes.
world.
I agree. And I I do have faith. So it's like I'm not worried about like anything like that. It's more of just like I always say, I like what I like. I go where I go. And it's like to think of a world where I'm not sitting on a couch watching movies in my cozy spot with my family. I'm like, what am I gonna do? That part like freaks me out, you know?
I did hear that people read a lot in heaven.
Oh, oh my God.
That's my hell.
They're like, you can read whenever you want. I'm like, no. One thing that put it into a little bit of perspective was it was like a little video that this guy made, and it was in relation to death. And it was, he goes, there's two babies in a womb. And one baby says to the other baby, I can't believe like we're going to be on the outside and there's going to be life on the outside. And the other baby goes, no, there isn't. We get all of our nourishment in here. Because we're connected to the umbilical cord. You think that there is going to be a life outside of that where we're going to have to use our hands and our feet? And the other baby is like, yeah, I do. And when we go out on the outside, the voice that we're hearing, we're going to get to see her. And the other baby is like, you think that we're actually like in a real person on the other side? So it's like the same way in that situation where like the babies don't know that there's life on the other side of being in there. There's a whole nother world. So in my mind, I'm like, like is that what we think, where we're just like there can't be another place that exists outside of this, and then until we get wherever we go when we die, will we see like, wow, there was something on the other side.
You let me know.
You'll be there. Oh my God. I gust. Okay, so I wanted to know like what everyone's Roman
Hold on.
Empire, what?
I'm just gonna...
One thing that put it into a little bit of perspective was it was like a little video that this guy made, and it was in relation to death. And it was, he goes, there's two babies in a womb. And one baby says to the other baby, I can't believe like we're going to be on the outside and there's going to be life on the outside. And the other baby goes, no, there isn't. We get all of our nourishment in here. Because we're connected to the umbilical cord. You think that there is going to be a life outside of that where we're going to have to use our hands and our feet? And the other baby is like, yeah, I do. And when we go out on the outside, the voice that we're hearing, we're going to get to see her. And the other baby is like, you think that we're actually like in a real person on the other side? So it's like the same way in that situation where like the babies don't know that there's life on the other side of being in there. There's a whole nother world. So in my mind, I'm like, like is that what we think, where we're just like there can't be another place that exists outside of this. Since we're already in a dark place,
Oh my gosh, that was so deep.
I mean, ticks and aliens and death and babies. Anyway, okay, so someone said that they think about the Holocaust
Oh,
all the time.
yeah.
So I don't think about it all the time, but I guess that is something where you could be like, I can't believe that that happened. I can't believe that that was real.
Shocking.
Yes, and when you think about it long enough, it
And
could.
that many people just like were a part of it, like from all different angles.
Mm-hmm.
How did everyone let that happen?
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of shit going on in the world that we can say that about right now.
I know it's true. It's just like a different form and,
Yeah.
foreign to us. But I was like, oh, that's a deep one
Mm-hmm.
where you can get lost in thinking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Someone said Bravo.
Yeah.
I'm not in the Bravo world, which people are shocked by.
Yeah. It's sad for you. It is.
Um,
And me.
but
We could have just such better conversations.
the Real Housewives, I think because I didn't start, it's very hard to start now.
No, you still can.
I can't because they're a million seasons deep.
It doesn't matter though. The story, it's all about the storylines. You get the characters, like
But there's New York, there's Salt Lake City, there's what's the one in LA?
they have Beverly Hills
Yeah.
and
There's just so many of them. So it's like, and also, are we that interested in like these older women fighting about what? Isn't it this, so it's almost like, like, are you still genuinely entertained because you know them? Or is it you're already invested? So it's like you just keep watching.
it depends on, like, there's some really good ones where I'm like, you are amazing. And
Okay.
like I love everything that you do. And there's other ones that you just like hate to love them.
Yeah.
And then there's other ones that you just like hate to hate them.
Okay.
So
I'm going to watch Rhode Island.
yeah. And by the way, it's Rhode Island.
I know, not Cranston.
Who thought that?
Everybody. It was out that it
I
was.
honestly think that someone listened to this podcast and was like, we need to reevaluate the name.
I agree.
I'm glad they did.
So I feel like I'm gonna, because at least if I start with something new, with everybody else, I can be in the know. And then if there's a second, you know what I mean?
And you're gonna see things that like too, like
Yes.
a restaurant.
I
or...
also follow Ashley from The Bachelor, from The Bachelorette, so I'm already invested in her and her family.
Is she on it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know anyone on it. Like,
yes.
I've also not like dug up too much on it. The things that I don't like about Real Housewives and reality TV is like the unrealistic nature of a lot of this stuff. It's like you don't wake up and like fucking do your hair like that and your makeup like that. Like I want to see your true real life, and I know that's a me thing because everyone else is like
Mormon Wives is like that.
That they do their hair and makeup and stuff.
No, you see them looking like I see them when they go on those trips. Especially
also
Taylor,
like Gen Z, so
they don't give a shit.
They are like, ew, like you have too much makeup on.
Yeah.
You look old.
Yeah.
They're like clean girl kind of
Yeah.
look. But their hair is still like perfect.
Yeah, they
it's
all
like
have good
the
hair.
perfect curl,
wave,
hair extensions. So I feel like all their time goes into that. And they're wearing sweats and leggings and crop tops and sweatshirts, which I love. So yeah, I can get like that feels more my style. Housewives, it's like they are older, so they're like trying to look younger versus actually being young and already looking young. Like and they're all gorgeous.
But aside from Housewives, when people say like their Roman Empire is Bravo, is it the franchise? Are you guys watching a ton of stuff on Bravo, or is it just Housewives?
No, it's probably a bunch of different things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because then you have spin-offs of like girls' trips.
Like, are you watching The Valley?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
so
Valley,
it's all that
Southern
stuff.
Charm,
Okay.
Real Housewives. What am I missing?
Okay.
Oh, Summer House, Winter House.
Okay. So you
I
watch,
don't like the only one I don't get down with. I did when it first started, but I don't anymore. Is Below Deck. And
I've
some people
never
are
heard of it.
obsessed with Below Deck, and they're like, "No, that's my favorite one. I can't do it."
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a yacht that like different people come on, and they like it's. I mean, the yacht's beautiful, but
yeah.
like it's all the ins and outs of like what happens and like what people are asking for and how drunk they get when they're there and
Oh my.
different places that they're going and
Okay.
yeah.
Feeding off of that, somebody else said Scandival.
Yeah.
So because I have FOMO about everything, I didn't watch Real Housewives. I didn't watch what show were they on?
Um Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah. I didn't watch any of that. But when this scandal happened, I watched that whole season
Mhm.
just to see like what was going on. Very entertaining,
Mhm.
but I didn't know like the dynamics behind it. But I can imagine that when that news came out, everybody was just like, "Are you kidding me?" Because
Yeah.
Raquel
Raquel, yeah. Rachel.
and
Ariana.
yeah, they were truly best friends,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
That's wild.
I also think about Kyle and Mauricio's split a lot. Dorit and PK, I don't really care. But yeah, it's like the ones that you think are showing genuine love,
Yeah.
affection, connection, and then all of a sudden that gets taken away from you and
Mhm.
you start questioning your own relationship. Like
Mhm.
cuz you're so in it that you're just like, "Whoa, she wasn't expecting that.
Mhm.
Like that was happening behind her back with her best friend. Like, could that happen to me?" So a lot of these scenarios on reality TV, like they feel very real.
Of
And like,
course.
but sometimes when they don't feel real, you know that like someone's just like being extra and trying to like manipulate a storyline.
Mhm.
So I definitely think it makes you like it makes it definitely no matter the situation, scenario, storyline, it makes me think like should I be thinking differently? Should I be doing something differently? Should I want that? Should I do that? Should I go
Yeah, it
there?
just makes you think a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
And the housewives, I definitely don't feel like, should I be doing that or
No.
not? Like, that's a different world
Yeah.
that they're living in. So I think it's cool to, like, kind of like go into a different world and, like,
Yeah.
be in it and then be like, oh, thank God.
Thank God this
I'm
is my
back in
real
my,
life.
like,
Yeah.
non com house with my 3 little boys that,
Yeah.
like, are obsessed with me.
Yes.
And my husband came home and now we're
And we're
together.
normal.
Yeah.
I think that world itself is just so unbelievable, but that's why we like it. That's why we want to watch it because it's our escape for a little
Mm-hmm.
bit. But I can kind of see where people, especially where that scandal happened, where it was like everybody's been watching Two Best Friends, and then you're like, your mind is just blown thinking,
How she found out,
yeah,
how fucked up. Like, it's not like he just cheated on her. He cheated on her with someone that she trusted so much and probably told her a lot of shit,
yeah,
and now you're using that against her to like date her boyfriend
yeah.
slash partner. I never was, I never bought into their relationship anyway. Like, she
Ariana,
never wanted to get married. She never
yeah.
wanted to have kids with him. I'm not saying that that like makes or breaks a relationship. I just feel when someone's that hesitant about next steps with someone, it makes me
It's
question
like
like,
something's off.
yeah, like
Yeah,
do you feel like you really are all in with them?
yeah. Um, and then someone else said romance books, like novels. So, sadly, I can't relate to this, but making it relatable is like what we like how we watch TV or
Mm-hmm.
movies. It's probably the same thing.
Yeah.
They get so deep into
Mm-hmm.
these smut novels. Is that what it's called? Smut, yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's like the actual what they call them.
Mm-hmm.
Someone was like, "Do you want to read a smut book?" And I'm like, "Oh,
It's literally porn. Like that's what they should call it. Like they're reading porn.
these are the smallest little hair
I don't
tendrils."
care. You can hear it in the when you're
Um,
listening.
yeah, so I think that's a good one because that the same way that we look at TV and movies is she's probably thinking, what naughty, sexy book can I read next to kind
Mm-hmm.
of escape, you know?
Yeah.
Or she's thinking about the book that she read that was so good and that it's actual real life, and that's what she thinks about all the time. The moral of the story is we're trying to escape. We're trying to get out of whatever we are in
Yeah.
and find connection or interest,
Entertainment.
in something else. And then I tried to make it apply, but someone else put like what I told you when two friends aren't friends anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a real scenario where two friends end up not being friends. And I guess that is relatable too, because there's a lot of times we see on Facebook or, oh, that one hasn't posted with that one in a while. Something's going on.
Yeah.
And then they don't address it, but you just constantly think about it and just think, what happened? Does anybody know what happened? It hasn't been talked about. It's just, we just want to know. We'll never know.
Yeah. I think that's hard in real life, wanting to know something, but knowing it's like not your place to ask.
Yeah, or our business.
Yeah. So you'd find yourself just like watching like people in front of you being like, oh, she didn't like hug her when she came in. Or
what's going on with that?
yeah, like she wasn't so excited like she normally is. Or
yeah.
I know.
So that is what a Roman Empire is. Now we know ticks and aliens and murders and death and smut novels. Everyone has their own like thing. You know, that's what makes the world go round.
It really is.
But none of you guys listened to me, so nobody gets a free coffee. That's what I threatened. The rule was that I had to get 10 people to respond, and 5 did.
I still feel like that's good. Like,
it's not. You could have gotten a coffee.
We made it.
Yeah, we did. And if you're stressed about this holiday season, just know you should be. We're stressed too. And don't buy your kids' teacher any type of bullshit craft. Get them a nice gift card and find some time to do something Christmassy because we're running out of time.
If you're working from home today and are not actually working from home, know that you're not the only one. Renee is not either.
I am. I'm getting on right now.
Thanks for listening.
No one else does.
Love ya.